Hello everyone. I wanted to share with you a quick walkthrough on the latest project, Magical Destruction Effects. First of all, thank you all for liking this project. I started this project mostly for exploring Karma, especially XPO. But later, in the midst, I also learned about new tools that 20.5 has to offer, like MPM and RPD processor that works way faster than importing geometry from transform pieces, heavily flames into lobs. I give it a shot on transforming a large building RBD sim pieces with millions of geos for taking advantage of Karma XPO rendering speeds. So let's dive into it. Firstly, did the ground lightning, animated the interaction with the road. The road model is the combination of few other roads. You might have noticed two different ways of destroying road. One lightning, which is orange, had circular motion impacts after hit, and other one blue lightning penetrated into ground. Circular RBD was inspired from Ryan Sheffer's video. I liked the effects and gave a shot at recreating it. Also, created lightning strands between impacts. Then give all other extra elements to this impact, such as secondary debris, dust, and MPM sand. MPM sims are very straightforward and deliver outputs exactly which they have mentioned in the presets. But they do give some phenomenal results. Let's check them out. Same method used for building lightning impacts too. Later, for the main building, did all kinds of optimization to save on the sims and render timings. Fractures, clusters are mostly Boolean fracture method based. This may be one of the frustrating or technically difficult method, especially for larger geos, and it may increase your sim time by a bit, but it delivers most natural looking fracture pieces. I would highly recommend using Boolean. Even for wood fracturing, yes, you have to reduce scaling in Y direction, fracture it, and then stretch it back again. Although this is super efficient way to deal with wood, still out there compared to RBD material fracture wood preset. Then created custom clustered constraints for most elements. The building sim was using guide methods to predict the outcomes more precise. I used low poly RBD sims to be guided for main building sim. Did entire building sim on proxy building and then transferring those data to high-res versions. But this wasn't soft for just visualization. Real magic I did when it started working with RBD processor with given sim points as reference. All this for taking to lobs, of course. Then let's move to cool looking lightning strikes and their impact on building. The story is like this lightning strike would hit the building so hardly that the energy initiates building destruction and collapses. Well, the strike's energy hit antenna at the topmost part of the building, then followed downwards. For this effect, I used 4-5 different layers of lightning. And who doesn't like all these effects in slow-mo? So, all the lightnings have been rendered with the custom-made HDA which is provided in project files for having various controls outside the subnet. Next, my main motive was to render this in Karma XPO. For this, made all the shops to be able to work ready in lobs with Material X compatible shader to work in lobs. From Houdini 20, Interactive Geo can be rendered in Karma XPO as mesh lamps. As volume still do not support interactive lights in XPO, so made a custom volume shader in Material X with lightning mask added as emissives. Also, I used the HDA for converting magnet Vex texture shaders to Material X, which is also provided. Clouds are made with the help of warps for more control in swell motions. I believe that comping plays a vital role in final looks of our effects. So, extracted all my render layers with AOVs for further control in comp. AOVs like lightning noises, curvature, motion vector pass for each effects using NDC methods, interactive buses, etc. Various other custom AOVs, and also kryptonites are most important. In Nuke made use of exponential low, a custom Ismo, which is used in industry extensively, and thus provided in project files. I am of a belief that every FX artist should imagine or know the comp output also, hence providing with the right AOVs to comp for more controls. At the end, learned lots of new techniques from 20.5 especially by implementing my existing FX knowledge and tools. All essential hips, OTLs, textures, nukes, Provo, HDRI, etc. have been provided in project files, ready for exploring further. Please do check them out. Again, thanks for watching and best luck to everyone for the future.